Indian student who has been missing since March this year has been found dead in the state. The Consulate General of India in New York has made this revelation, stating that the Indian student in Ohio has been found dead now. He was, of course, missing since March. The statement issued has stated that all assistance has been given to the bereaved family to transport the mortal remains to India. The student's father had earlier received a call to pay a ransom of $1,200. Meanwhile, the Indian community is now witnessing a rise in these types of attacks. Last week itself, Uma Satyasai Gadde, who was an Indian student in Cleveland in Ohio itself, had died, and police investigation in the case is underway. Another Indian student has also faced a brutal attack in Chicago. In fact, these spate of attacks have been taking place since December itself last year. My colleague Akshat Gupta joins us on the broadcast with further details. Akshat, over to you.
Yes, an Indian student who has been missing since March this year has been found dead in the U.S. state of Ohio, and the Consulate General of India in New York has also said that they are anguished to learn about the death of Mohammad Abdul Arfat, and they are in touch with the local authorities to ensure a thorough investigation into his death. They have also said that all possible assistance is being extended to the bereaved family to transport his mortal remains to India. And perhaps, the father of Mohammed Salim has also said that after 10 days, they received a phone call from an unidentified person who claimed Arafat had been kidnapped and demanded $1,200 ransom for his release. And if I just also tell you that recently the Indian community has seen a rise of, such tragedies, because last week also Uma Satyasai Gadde, an Indian student in Cleveland, Ohio, died, and police investigation is
Indeed,
underway.
a spate of attacks have been taking place. Akshat, I'd like to thank you. Meanwhile, we also have with us Mr. Sanjay Kapoor, International Affairs expert. Good morning and thank you for joining us on NewsX. Tragic news trickling in from the US. Another Indian student who has been missing has now been found dead. Do you think it is high time that the authorities in the United States of America take serious action and actually probe what exactly is happening? Because does it seem like mere coincidence?
Yeah, it is very disturbing that so many people are dying. In fact, there have been 11 such cases in the recent past. And this one is particularly tragic, and it happened in a manner which, I don't know whether it was avoidable, but it really shows the rot that has taken hold of the society in the U.S. with the underworld largely calling the shots when it come to outsiders or foreigners, and the manner in which they threatened the boy and his parents that if they don't pay up just $1,500, they will scoop out the kidney and sell them in the market. This is deeply distressing. This is something that we Indians are not really used to, the kind of threats and violence that these criminals are trying to suggest. So it is important that the American the security establishment takes note of how it is being done and why it is being done. There is a need for a greater probe. In fact, they could collaborate with the Indian agencies and find out the real reason why it is happening. You have a very muscular white supremacist class in the U.S., which has been largely determining the agenda of many things. They are the ones who are backing the new political force. So they could really be behind this. But it requires investigation, greater going into the matter.
Indeed. And what do you make of India's stance with regards to this matter? We have consistently raised this. Our consulate is working round the clock to ensure justice, not for this particular student, but for several others who have either been missing or found dead since December.
Truly, I mean, if you look at it, there has been, if you look at the map of the world, there have been Indian students who are going practically in all the countries, and they all come in conflict with or they interface with the criminal class, whether you have the students or people going to Russia made to fight for the Russian army. In Ukraine, they're being used for some other purpose. Similarly, in the U.S., you have students, well-meaning students going there and getting kidnapped or getting killed. The Indian Foreign Office is cognizant of the changes that have happened with the movement of Indians outside. They have raised this matter with their respective governments. but there's only so much they can do. They can't really do very much. In fact, if you remember when the Ukraine war broke out way back when about 1.5 2 years ago, we didn't have a clue how many students were studying there. Then we got to know about 25,000 students were there, and they had to be pulled out. And that is the kind of happening which has gripped India. There's been a great amount of movement which is taking place of Indians abroad, and their security becomes a major concern for the government.
All right, sir. With that, I would like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing your perspectives as far as these developments are concerned.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.